Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Vonda. I'm very glad you're here. I'm a divorced 62-year-old, retired, disabled, old woman living in Southwest Virginia. I moved here from Iowa to be near my sister and her family. And I hadn't been around my sister very much for, like 20 years. And even before that, for about maybe 15 years, we only saw each other seldom. Always, too busy to talk very much on the phone and things. You know how life gets for everybody. And anyway, it's a priority now as we get older to spend more time together. So that's what I'm doing here in Virginia. We had some rain last night, and it's going to be a humid one today. I recorded the little gopher thing over there. Looks like he's over there again today. And I just watch him out in there in that pasture, in that field. I guess it's kind of like alfalfa. They bale it for hay. And there's lots of them out there. And that's what's happening today. There's Mr. Brown, my little dog. I live here with my little Chewini, Charlie. Charlie's about, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 years old. He's a rescue. We don't know. We just take it day by day. Right, Charlie? We just go day by day. Are you hungry? You want a good boy treat? See if I can get him to talk. Did you go potty? Did you go pee? And now you want a good boy treat? Tell me. You gonna tell me? Say, please, Mommy. Please, please, please. Bring it to me, you old shrew. Screw you, you shrew. Say it. Gotta get Charlie a treat. My little partner's hungry. He's letting me know. He was behind me on the couch, and then he just wasn't settled, and then he got on the arm of the chair and started doing his little whiny talk thing and looking at me, and I said, "Are you hungry?" And that's what he seemed like he wanted. So here we are in the kitchen getting him some food. I cooked a chicken with some carrots and celery in it yesterday in the crock pot, so it'd be easy for my boy to eat. This isn't all he eats. This is just kind of like his little meal for the day, and then he always has his kibble. He gets treats, and of course, he's always got his water. And every once in a while, I'll let him lick my plate clean, depending on what it is. Piece of celery. You don't want that. We don't need that in there. I'll put a little stuff for broth. I didn't put any peas in it this time. Homemade dog food. So I'll just put that in the microwave for about 20 seconds. It's a little bit warm. So he's just in there looking at me like I'm crazy. Ding dong. So I guess I'll prepare my lunch. Guys, I forgot to I'm going to tell you. I went to church on Sunday. I got myself all gussied up. Had dress, makeup, did my hair, got in the car, went to the church. Yeah. And they had a meal afterwards that they invited me to, so I stayed for that for a little while. And I went to the car to have a cigarette, and you know, new things can make me nervous. And I was like, I did it. I did this by myself, you know, even though I was scared. And I had to go home. It was like my nerves were just like ready to relax, and I could just breathe easily. So that's what I did. I didn't go back in and say goodbye to everybody and all that. And I hate long goodbyes. I just want to wave goodbye and go. Okay? I'll see you soon. It's not the last time you're ever going to see me. Let's just, okay, bye-bye. Because standing around and remembering some stories to tell and all that, no, I just want to go. Usually by then I've been peopled out and enough. I have to have my alone time. I love people. I like meeting them. I like hearing their stories. But when I've had enough, I have to go now. When a lady from the church brought these little tomatoes out of her garden. There was little bags of them sitting there, and they wanted anybody that wanted some fresh tomatoes to take some. And I was just telling God, I was talking to God. I do all day long, usually. I mean, I bet he gets sick of hearing me. I bet he does. But I was just talking to God, you know, summer is, you know, fresh green beans and fresh tomatoes and fresh cucumbers, and I hadn't gotten any fresh cucumbers or tomatoes or green beans. You know, store-bought cucumbers are close, so. But the fresh green beans from the garden and the tomatoes, nothing else substitutes. And then that. They brought tomatoes. And my stomach doesn't like tomato skins. So I peel mine. So I just run the blade over it. This is the way Grandma did it. This is the way Mother did it. Unless they were doing a whole big bunch, you know, then they go ahead and put them in the boiling water and then in the ice water, and then, you know, peel comes right off very easily. But if it was just a few for supper, some years the tomatoes, the skins would be very thin, and then other years they were really thick like these. If they were thin and hard to pull off, they just left them on. Oops, there's another one. And I really enjoyed going to church. I went on the Facebook page and, you know, asked for forgiveness for not coming back in, but I felt the need. I had to leave and come home, and so that's what I did. But I want to visit other churches too. I don't want to just stop at this one. I want to visit others and see what I like. There. Some cottage cheese. A little salt and pepper on that. The best meal in the world. See how the heating drying thing is corroded with white stuff, lime scale? Yeah, I just put vinegar in a bowl. This is just regular distilled white vinegar. And I'll just run a regular cycle, no drying, no heated up or anything. So I'll run it with vinegar several times if I have to.